Alright.
Hey Duncan,
Yes?
do you like Fire Emblem?
I love Fire Emblem. Why do you ask?
How do you feel about re-recording sessions of Fire Emblem? Because the mic got muted for no reason in particular.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is definitely the first time we saw this map. I definitely didn't mute the microphone for the entirety of this map in our previous recording, causing us to re-record. That definitely is not what happened. But what is happening is we're about to kill Petra, who has a Wodao. I didn't even know that, but that's scary.
No, we figured her out. I don't remember how, but like we killed her. Not last time, because there was no last time.
Right, exactly. So, this is the map where we kill Edelgard. There she is.
She's a normal human.
Yep.
And there's a...
Oh boy, this might be awkward. I don't know if Ryan has to, like, include some of the video that, like, led up to the cutscenes for this, or...
You muted it while we were doing setup.
Right, that sounds fair. Okay, so we're good then. Alright, so let's be smart about this. I gotta be honest, dude. Seth is not pulling his weight on my Blue Lions playthrough. He is lagging. There's just something about it. He's not getting the kills. He's taking a lot of damage. Not happy about it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure all those supports I worked toward are still here. I know we did them first, but better safe than sorry.
Better together safe than sorry?
Yes.
We could support with Manuela.
We can't, actually.
Oh.
We missed it. So now she doesn't want to talk to us.
Alright, so Felix plus X are gonna go fight Petra on turn 1. That's the only part I really know for sure.
Yeah, well, we got Team Thief.
Team Thief are gonna go down the bottom corner at some point after Felix is done hitting Petra in the face.
How did we phrase that not last time? Was it like Team Thief, Team Left, Team Right, and like Team Punch?
I can't remember, but that does sound funny. And like something you would do. So we should probably have done all this prep ahead of time, right?
Did we?
Or, I don't know. This looks right to me. No one's weapons are broken.
Wow, you just gonna throw shade at me like that?
What shade? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wait, that probably was in the last video.
Yeah?
Yeah, fuck it, let's just go. Save. And fight. Here we go! Time to defeat the lady. You know, the way this map is laid out, I bet there's probably a way you could beat this map in like 3 or 4 turns.
They've made it into the
Agile
palace,
board.
but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly.
Yeah, we feel the same way about you.
Dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter
You know, from a certain profile, that
victory
looked
to the
like
Adrexian
a
Empire.
sword, like a weird sword. It's like, why are you wearing a sword? You don't use swords. And then I turned it,
Then it
I
was
was
an
like,
even weirder axe. Actually, Hilda's...
she's got a fucking Omnite on her. She's using the Helix fossil as a weapon against us.
Hilda's also looks weird.
Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the
None of
door
them
the
look
throne
great.
room.
Like, I'll be honest, the heroes relics are kind of weird looking.
We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Alright, so... Pardon me, I'm just dying. You got the key, right? Yep, of course you got the key. Alright, so let's just remind ourselves what this learn what this looks like. Not spectacular. Not a great first round. Kinda wish I had a gambit.
At the ready.
What can you
No,
do?
I think Claude was X, actually.
Oh, you can nuke the field.
Yep, I'm
apparently.
pretty sure that's exactly what happened not last time.
I can't be letting you pass.
Alright, well, time to listen to the really good,
I will be killing all.
recruitable
We must be
recruitable anime music.
every person.
Dude, I've developed an appreciation for Petra. She's just fun and, like, a good unit also, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, she's like insane. I mean, she is one of the most deployed units. Just, I mean, obviously the Black Eagles are just dominant because they have 2 paths. so people play the Black Eagles twice. But I mean,
Duncan,
Petra
that-
is like just good.
That chart means nothing to me because Dorothy is also very high on that chart.
Yeah, I don't understand why Dorothy is like #1 most deployed unit of all time. She's like easily, possibly like the second worst mage in the game next to Manuela.
I thought you said it was like.
Her stats are great. Her distribution is not great, and her ability pool is also really poopy.
Oh.
She has a lot of like support utility, but like as far as like just like being a mage and doing mage things, she's not great. Anyway, Petra's dead.
Edelgard, I will not be keeping my.
Anyway, thanks for the key.
I feel like whenever I laugh when I'm caught off guard, I just sound like someone just like hit me in the stomach.
We should be able to get
Let's
through
check.
the
Let's
No.
compare. Hiya! Hooray! We killed her. Oh.
Guide me well.
Here, you know what you're good at doing?
Sitting.
You have a lance.
Equip him with the rusted lance.
You have a lance. There's a bunch of sword people coming this way. You don't have a sword breaker, but that's fine. But so you'll just sit there and not take damage from these guys. Plug that hole.
Shall
Yeah.
we?
That is probably like the closest approximation
Make
to
this quick.
stall I'm allowed to have in Three Houses. He does a very similar job, and he does it just about as well.
Don't really want to waste these like amazing super spells on.
She's plasma.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I could get a one round in there. You know, just be efficient.
Well, look, you got a 1 round in there.
Wow. I meant like one attack. Oh, I forgot about like bother. Here, wiggle up this lady. Go faster.
Apologies.
Cannot speed up the power of dance.
Do 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 do.
Oh, that joke's gone.
It's all gone, Andrea. No, you can just stay there. It's fine. Yeah, you want to attack Lizithia? That's cool. That's chill. Go ahead. See what happens. Then we got
Leave it to me.
the living wall of man meat. Except this guy's been supported by a lot of mages. That's probably not a great idea.
What's rush resistance?
Probably not spectacular.
Oh.
We're gonna save Felix from getting tickled by this mage here.
There is still room for improvement.
Still room for improvement, man. Not much. I mean, the game's almost over, but there's a little bit of room for improvement still.
Hey, look at you.
Hey, look at you. Says Claude. Bows, though.
I just brought up the Awakening comparison earlier, and then I remembered about Byleth and how much I don't like them.
Byleth ruins everything. Okay, so you don't actually move. You just use the ballista.
Yeah.
And ballistas suck, so I'm just gonna fucking wing it. Go!
Because, like, this is probably the millionth time I've complained about this. Not even necessarily on recording. I know I've also probably complained about it on recording a lot. But I'm not, like, a seasoned Fire Emblem player.
No.
I feel like Byleth's, like, objectively the worst player character, though.
As far as being a character goes, yeah. As far as, like, I mean, that was a good unit, but no, definitely the worst protagonist.
My stats are great, but my personality sucks.
My personality, I didn't get far enough. I didn't get that far. I just kind of like, personality question mark? They punch.
I know I complain.
Wow, an E+ in authority. Good job, Raphael. You're getting there, buddy.
I remember when I was like complaining
Ow.
about it to my friend Ben, he was just like, "Oh, well, you know, it makes sense for it to be like that, cause you know XYZ, they're dead." And it's like, just cause it makes sense doesn't mean it's good.
Well, it's like it doesn't really work as an argument because it's like, you know, if something is like when something is like intentionally bad or intentionally annoying, it's still annoying and
Yeah.
bad, right? Like Like, oh great, you made your point. Now what? When does it become good? When does become good?
What are you doing? You need to open the door.
Of course I do. That's definitely something I knew that I was going to be doing on this turn before you reminded me to do that. Whatever. Kill. Good job, buddy.
Maybe you can have, like, Ash just dance at Felix so he can go do whatever else he needs to do this turn.
Yeah, start making progress towards the thing. You know, you can hit me with whatever ballistas you want. This really doesn't... I'm good. I'll probably survive.
Probably hard cut to one of the flying units dying from a ballista.
Claude, you got this, buddy.
Bow versus bow. Who bows?
The answer is Claude. Claude always clods. It's cloddering time. You, go kill this thing.
This thing.
Please stop existing now.
Boop.
Thank you. Death by steel lance.
I feel like that was a little overkill. Probably could have gotten him with the rusted lance.
There's
Hey.
really no reason to use the rusted lance, like ever.
There is if there's meme potential.
And that's a lot of mages, and your resistance also isn't great. So I'm just gonna hang out.
Wait, is Ras resistance worse, or is Setis resistance worse than Ras?
No, I don't think so. It's close.
Oh.
It's basically the same, let's be honest. Man, I miss having like a catechist staff. Really useful.
Becca's staff is on its rightful owner.
Oh,
Plain. We've had this exact conversation before.
rightful owner. Person who never attacks.
I mean, I'm just talking about in a story sense. It's hers.
Give me this one.
Yoink. Badoink.
Donk donk.
No. Dude, out magic that guy.
I could, but then I might get eaten by a monster.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Gross character.
It'll grow hair in your hair.
No, that's a split end.
Well, kind of.
I'm not there yet.
You speeding it up. Only eaten a little bit. Just a couple of feathers.
Can Mercedes use Fortify?
She can use Fortify.
Well, you can bring her to the left, use Fortify, heal in place. And also...
Just barely in range there.
Some other people, probably.
This is for everyone's good.
Yay! So everyone's good.
It's what
Get him
Mercedes
out.
always needed.
Get him
Strength.
out and joy.
Jesus.
We've created a monster. You know what? This is probably more efficient, so just stand there.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far
It would be
surpass
a really yes. She's yammering on about how she will never be defeated, except we're defeating her right now.
Hasn't Dedue supposed to show up by now?
Too easy.
Not supposed to. Otherwise, he would have.
We glitched the game. He's
Lunch.
dead forever.
Rip. Little did you know that his appearance was a once per console experience.
You can only have one Animal Crossing island per Switch console.
Watch and learn.
Exactly. Hello, large man. You appear to be entering the room.
Piece of cake.
And Flipowie. Guar. Big castle. You know, just got these like 30-foot tall monsters just stomping around
Big
it.
castle. It's also like really like depressingly empty.
Yeah, there's like no furniture in this place.
Ah! Dedue, look out!
Do Sandstorm.
Press on.
That's the title of the episode.
Maybe. Could be. I'm not gonna say it isn't.
There's like...
Why does nobody in our file have battalions? I want to use gambits, damn it.
Because-
It's so good at breaking armor.
Because I made fun of them in like episode 3 and then forgot to get them for everyone.
We've grown so much as people since then.
Remember in episode 9 when we were like, wait, Raphael is good?
Raphael's not good. We just got really lucky, and we're also playing at a low difficulty, so he's just outperforming everything.
I mean,
he's good he's good. The way we're using him, he's great. In general, I would say no, he's not very good.
I'll keep pushing myself.
is he the worst out of the 3 dedicated punchmen?
That I don't know. I don't have a lot of data on these, folks. Missed out.
It's weird, because I feel like Raphael and Dedue have like very similar stat layouts.
Well, don't do that.
But like... Because like I know Caspar's like the fast punchman. That's his thing.
Yeah, he's funky.
But I don't know the major differences between Raphael and Dedue.
Do you happen to know? Okay. I know that there's a gauntlet ability you can get that's like two punches. It's really useful.
Most gauntlets do that if they hit for 4.
No, but it's like a combat art that's like stronger than a regular punch and more accurate than a regular punch.
Oh, okay. Boop.
That's what I'm thinking.
Dude, our setup is like just an evil Snoop Booper to these bad guys.
Gonna snoop your boot.
Let's get Snoop your boot.
Yeah. Snoop. Isn't that what you do? Haven't
Is that what you do?
Haven't you ever snooped a boot?
God, there's this video that I like watch. I have this thing where like for some reason, like long videos, I'll watch them like once a week, every week for way too long.
Unforeseen consequences. Letitia can't leave.
Mercedes could probably physic her at the very least.
Or even better.
Ah, yes.
A literal rescue. Da-da-da!
Look out, there's monster. But around November last year, I was watching the video that got this treatment was someone who was giving a rundown of one of Onision's books.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, one of the plot points is that there's like these aliens that are extracting this kid's soul in his sleep.
Delicious.
And one of them, like, one of the aliens starts, like, going to his school, and the person just refers to them as Snoop Booper the entire time. And also, Snoop Booper gets fucking stabbed in an airport bathroom with a plastic fork, I think.
Wow, that story took a left turn.
It's so weird.
Sounds like it.
I should show you that video sometime. It's a trip.
What's your gambit look like? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, go for it. Break this man. Get some umbral steel? Yeah.
They also
That's the good shit.
They also call the protagonist Granule the entire time. Because in the first 2 pages, the narration flips between calling him Greg and Daniel.
Granule, like a granule of creativity or something. I don't know. Okay, granule of salt. Pow.
Also, for context, the guy who wrote it, his actual name is Greg. So, subtlety, jazz hands.
Wow.
Okay, Claude, you can stop flexing your level ups any day now.
I honestly think, as somebody who's now had the opportunity to play all 3 Houses characters, I think I like Claude the most. Like not even just as a character, like that's easy. But like even just as a unit, I think I like him the most. Even though his stats are like, he's like the lowest stats of the three, but the fact that he's like I mean, bows are so good for the first time ever in this game.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's like defaults to a flying unit, unlike any of the other guys, is like really good.
It's like really weird to me that Dimitri isn't a mounted unit in the time skip.
Yeah, like it just seems so natural to me. Like I actually, for a while, turned him back into a mounted unit because it was just more useful to have him be on a horse than have him just walking around.
You know who I probably...
So I ended up. It was actually worth it because even though he turned back into a Great Lord eventually, like there's like cutscene whatever made me do that. I trained him long enough to get the movement +1 ability from I think the Paladin class is what has it.
Oh, okay. So he has long legs.
So
now.
yeah, so as a Great Lord, he now has 7 movement, which is basically like a mounted unit with no Canto. So it's pretty good.
That's my favorite Pokemon region. It's not.
So I made up for it.
Can I say, like, I haven't used her, obviously, because I've been avoiding using her. Edelgard doesn't seem that great.
Edelgard is like, she does a lot. She's strong as fuck. Like she has insane strength growths. Like she's like one of the highest in the game, but her problem is that I don't want that. Is that her accuracy is bad, her movement's not great, and like most of the like a lot of physical attackers, her resistance also isn't great. So
But-
it's like,
You want to know what my biggest problem with Edelgard is?
what's up?
Well, I just want you to go through your head. Think of what the rest of the Black Eagles are like, right?
Uh-huh.
Edelgard is the only even remotely defensive Black Eagle.
Well, Ferdinand is somewhat defensive. Not, like, great.
Gotta be honest, kind of forgot Ferd existed.
Gotta be honest, he's kind of a forgettable Black Eagle.
Which is weird, because I think I mentioned that he's, like, one of my favorites. I like Ferdinand for, like, the same reason I like Gilderoy Lockhart.
He's just a meme. He's just literally a meme. That's all. That's all. That's the only reason he exists. That's all he does. He is meme. He breathes meme. He lives meme. He eats meme. He poops meme.
I am Ferdinand von Unger.
I want a modded version. You're gonna want to put that drink down. I want a modded version of Three Houses that replaces every character with Ferdinand Fire. So every
Yes!
and you know how like you only get like the voice quote like on the first turn of each combat or after a divine pulse.
Yeah.
Every single movement always has "I am Ferdinand von Aegir." That's the mod I want. I am Ferdinand. I am Ferdinand.
Okay, but
Like they all have different like stats and classes and stuff, but like they are all Ferdinand in different versions. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
So wait, what? So basically, like, they all just have, like, Ferd's, like, models and voice lines?
Yeah.
But, like, underneath the surface, they're essentially still them?
Yes, exactly. It's actually League of Legends. There's like an April Fool's like event like that where they replace. They give everybody in the game like the face of one of their characters. Like they still work the same as if they were themselves, but everyone has like their names replaced with that hero and they all have like bobblehead like costumes of that face. It's great.
Although, you know what talking about for a man has made me realize
What's that?
I miss Persona 5, dude.
Well done.
Which I know sounds like a really weird segue. It's not as weird as it sounds.
I'm a little worried for Dedue, so I'm actually gonna have you do this. Hey look, Catechus Staff did something.
Anyway, the punchline is Ferdinand's voice actor voices the new dude in Royal.
There's a new dude in Royal?
Marky? He wasn't in Vanilla.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I guess by that logic there's a couple new dudes in Royal, but eh.
Alright, just yeet that man out of existence.
You know, when we actually finish Royal, should we do like a bonus video or two that's just like the super bosses? Because there's a few of those.
Maybe.
And I think that could just be a fun thing to suffer through.
Miss. I knew it was gonna miss. I knew it was.
But yeah, no, I like Ferdinand a lot. I like Ferdinand for like the same reason I like Gilderoy Lockhart. Not because he's like necessarily good. He's just fun.
I also can't help but feel like I'm like missing something when it comes to these heroes. Like, no joke, I actually think that Claude, like our Claude, this guy right here, has had easily the best growths out of all of the house leaders that I've interacted with, and it's on the file that he least needs them on. I got awful growths on my Edelgard, and I'm getting really not spectacular growths on my Dimitri. I have fed him so many stat boosting items to make him like manageable. It's not even funny. I was advertised him as like an indestructible powerhouse. I feel robbed.
I think this is the part where you're supposed to make fun of me for always playing on normal difficulty.
That probably has something to do with it. You know what, Felix? You got this room covered. I got more important things to do with Raphael and this guy also.
This guy.
That's what his name is. Here, you just heal yourself. Now, swag strats. Here we go. Wiggle at that man.
Sorry, you can't just say swag strats and then put up a picture of Ash because those two things do not go together.
Okay, this man cannot crit, therefore he is nerfed. So what we're gonna do?
Zap some magic.
Although I really feel like maybe I don't know. Should I do this the other way around? Does Lysicea need a level more? They're the same level.
They're the same level?
Same experience and everything.
Really?
Yep. More or less.
I mean, you do what you want, man.
Alright, here. We'll give it to Lysicea. Because he takes the hit better, also. Don't need dark spikes, just my Esma. Bop, bop, bop.
Dude, I think Hilda needs help. She's been there forever.
Like, she's not in danger, she doesn't take any damage.
She just hasn't done anything.
But hey, you know, the reason why Gambits are good. It breaks armor real good.
You know, I don't remember how this went the first time, commentary-wise. But I feel like something must have changed to just make me decide that just doing the Me channel theme slightly out of tune was just like the best course of action.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a different energy, you know? It's a different it's a different attitude. It's a whole new world it's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But even still, you still have to catch them all. So, be the best you can be.
Just like slowly injecting like the vaguely existential feel you get from Zoomer humor.
Excellent. All according to Keiku.
Keiku means plan.
Plan means cake.
Oh god. Actually, there was a bit in this one RPG Maker game that I really liked, where there's this like And it's called Idiot Lake, and on it's like, translator's note, idiot means baka.
Ow! He just hit me with like a 20% gambit or some shit. It's kind of lame.
Dude, it's me.
Mate, you've got bigger priorities than one dude.
Oh, right, Dedue on the leash.
Yeah.
Just get flamed to yoink him somewhere.
Hold on, I need to fix these people first. Here. Unfortunately I don't have enough white mage power.
Why did you do that?
Because then I can do this. There, now they're restored and healed.
Oh, okay.
Look, I've got time. I'm not worried about getting to do it.
I
What
literally don't know what restore does. That's why I was asking, because I've never used it.
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It says it's what it is right on the label. I'm gonna eat you.
That so doesn't help at all.
It restores you, okay? Like if there's something wrong with your body, it restores you. It makes you not.
You can just
broken.
say it's just fucking status heal. You don't gotta be a weirdo about it.
I am not being a weirdo. You're being
Duncan,
a weirdo.
you know what else restores? Fucking HP restores.
Yeah, no, it just restores you to normal. That's all it does.
Dude,
If you're poisoned, if you're broken.
Better Together, Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's all one video, except every time the fast forward button flickers, the entire video starts going a little bit faster.
I don't even want to know, man.
Much like hypothetical Harry Potter, except it goes faster every time they say a spell. It's kind of a slow start, but then it gets really fast, really quickly.
It's kind of like, I watched one where it was like Shrek, except every time they take a step, it gets like 3% faster or something, or like 5% faster.
And didn't you have to see the step on screen?
Yeah, the step has to be on screen. But like, you'd be surprised at how few steps you actually see. It's like a 20-minute video. It takes a while to get there, but it does.
And then it just goes, wee!
But like the first half of the video is like the first 10% of the movie. Like it takes a while, but it gets there eventually. Yeah, that's fine. I'll fix it.
See, part of me wants to take the Harry Potter, but every spell makes it go faster. But I don't think my computer could handle editing something like that.
You'll never know until you try.
Well, I can tell you it's almost like 20 hours worth of footage.
Hey now. Hey, look, you actually walked in the right direction. Good job, man.
Quick, get rid of that guy before he changes his mind.
It probably wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, it would be like one of those. It's kind of like what you said. It'd be one of those things where it starts off really slow, but like by the time you get to the end, like they're just popping off spells left and right. I mean,
Yeah, like
once you get to non-verbal spells, it's all over.
I'm not counting non-verbal spells.
Oh, they have to say the spell out loud?
Yes. Which is why I keep joking that Order of the Phoenix is when it's gonna go bananas, because of all the Dumbledore's army training. They say Expelliarmus so many times, dude.
Yeah, that's the trade-off, right? Like, there's more spells in the later movies, but there's a lot more like education focused on like the specific names of spells in the earlier movies. So it's kind of like you will get more scenes where it's just like, here's students doing spells, and then you gotta go fast. Hello, Dedue. I don't really want to talk to you. I just need to get your dialogue option out of the way so I can do other important things. Does that heal them? Yes. Excellent.
Also, I feel like Hi, I'm just like talking about Harry Potter now.
It's like, who cares about Harry Potter, man? I mean, who cares about Fire Emblem? We're talking about Harry Potter, man.
But like, I feel like the books really want me to dislike Professor Trelawney, like, really hard. But I don't.
It's like, ooh.
Well, it's like, I mean, Ron seemingly has no opinions ever, but like, why didn't you put life in the thing? No.
But what?
They gotta go in the stairs.
What? Oh. I didn't know the stairs were like a
What's my
space.
Yeah.
strategy?
Alright, cool.
But like Hermione and Harry both really hate her, and I feel like I'm supposed to also hate her.
Clever tact.
But I just don't.
Guide me well.
Well, you know.
Like, there's a bit where everyone's all like somber because she says Harry's gonna die. And McGonagall's like, okay, who did she say was gonna die this year? Because she does this every year, and I like that.
Equip that just in case.
It's a good bit. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I like the idea that there's this person who like freaks the kids out by talking about how they're gonna die, and she apparently does this like every single year, and like she still has like a job. That's amusing to me. I like that. I'd be like, please stop like freaking our kids out. Like our kids are having like anxiety attacks and fucking killing themselves because they have like your crazy predictions. So like, please don't stop.
But I also just like the sheer mundanity of some of them.
Damn, that's a word.
Is that?
Probably. I don't know. I've never used it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I guess like
mundanity.
Yes. Well, now you're making me feel
Fucking
weird.
keep talking. I don't even know if it's not a word. I just want you to finish the story.
Okay, but I just like.
No.
Where is he going?
What are you doing, you man?
What are you doing? No. But it's just like just for example, like, you know, the first proper lesson they have with her Trelawney like goes over to Neville and it's like, by the way, after you break your first teacup, grab a blue one. I like the pink ones. It's like, I like that. It's just, it's dumb and I like it.
It just kind of make you go like, they have a teacher that can see the future. Where could that possibly be useful, aside from literally every situation ever?
Well, that's why, maybe that's why they had to make the main cast not like her. Oh.
It's like, future? More like...
Phooey.
It's like, when would being able to predict the future accurately ever be useful? I mean, come on, get this lady out of here.
Wait, wasn't that like the whole thing in Order of the Phoenix near the end? They had to go get like Professor Trelawney's like first prediction or whatever, and that was the whole thing. That was the whole boy who lived prophecy or something like that.
Was that her prophecy? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you're just talking about random nonsense now.
Oh dear.
Personally, I think you think you might be full of shit there. You know what I'm saying? Go, dance, wiggle.
Dance if you want to.
But you can't leave Ash behind.
You can't. You shouldn't. Why would you even do something like that?
You, get back over here.
Get over here.
You don't need to go save those people, okay?
Just get flinging the zapper.
Okay. You, get.
Did you look out? It's a door.
You don't. They've got it covered, okay? They don't need your help.
I just want to know what.
It's like, I have to go to the courtyard. There's bad guys out there.
Okay, but if he runs back, I'm gonna be upset.
I feel like we'll just have to like dog pile on him and bar his path or whatever.
Well, that's the thing. I think he can walk through us.
We'll just have to cover his entire move.
It's just a conga line.
Dun 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 dun. Do. Pullmans. Don't
Dude,
do it.
please. No!
Do. You are misbehaving, sir.
He really does. It's just the three dudes.
It's like, there's bad guys out there.
I swear to God, if this one last Dark Mage, like, sets off his radar.
Dedue is the main character of this story. Get over here.
Get over it. Just have, like, Felix, like pointing his sword right in his face. It's like, fucking go to the courtyard. I dare you.
Yeah, it's like, stop doing that.
Find criminal, I dare you.
Get everyone in the room. You guys are just chilling out. I got one more guy to kill, and I'm sure I have a prediction as to what Dedue is going to do this turn. Yep, that sounds about right. That
Got a
sounds.
prediction about what he's gonna do this turn.
Dedue. Dude.
Oh no!
Fuck, they're not mounted. They can't reach. Can you? Nope. You can't do any shenanigans. All right. Well,
The idea was good, but said his legs were too short.
just there. I can't even pull him. I have to rescue again. God damn it.
Did he look
Get
out?
over.
It's a door.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Of course, I can't keep your range up. And okay, so it's you got 1, 2. Range of 4. All right. Everyone,
Conga line.
not one step backwards. Fuck, Mercedes, go. You're on point. Oh god.
This is so stupid.
And then you're gonna get a crit and kill me. God.
2% crit. What's he gonna do?
It happens. He's trying his best. He can't go to straight line. But he's trying. Alright.
Go.
Alright, perfect. Talisman get.
Like, I guess it's good design that he just doesn't go straight for Edelgard in case you wanted the experience. But
Again, Edelgard does not win that, or Edelgard wins that fight.
yeah.
So,
Well, then I guess it's good design that he doesn't run up and kill himself. So you want to have, like, Claude and Lysithea posted at the side.
I don't want to have everybody ready to go here. Including my ugly old self.
I feel like
The gang's all here.
Ash or Flame might be your best bet to do damage to Edelgard without actually killing her.
I can Deadeye. That's a terrible idea, but I can do it. Alright, everyone is in position, including Dedue. In theory.
And Dedue just, like, leaves.
He's actually 1 square short, but it's fine. I'm not even going to bother moving Hilda and Sedith. Go, you got this. Come on, Dedue. Let's fight. So what, we want him to get the killing blow?
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
We just need to get, we need to not get a 3% crit
Please
for
don't
no reason in particular.
Die. Okay, hold on. You stand there. You go over. Oh, right, you have Catechus Staff. This won't actually work. Alright, the plan was good, except she has overpowered boss abilities.
What if you shot her in the face?
I mean, these two deserve an interaction of some kind. I mean, curve shot reduces my chances of getting crits, so don't do it.
Your ideals. I understand they're
Oh,
not
time for good
so
music.
far removed from my own. But without sufficient knowledge of this land, I can't
Wow,
entrust
nice.
children to you.
Ruined it. I'm taking my headphones back off.
You didn't comment on it the first time when that was like how I fucking opened the video.
Things in my life.
Get over here.
Okay,
I'll
hi.
finish the job for you.
God damn it, Claude! Again?
Claude didn't do it the first time. We did it the first time.
God damn it, Claude! Why do you ruin everything?
That's a nice sword.
It's a nice sword that you
Also,
don't.
why do you have a sword?
It's like, that's a nice sword that you don't have.
Looks as though my path will end here.
So I forget, Dimitri died,
You have an axe
right?
and a sword. You just have both of those laying around.
Like, Dimitri just died unprompted, right?
My
We didn't even kill him, did we?
He died off screen in a fight.
Yeah, so we didn't even kill him.
No, we didn't. He killed himself.
me down. You must.
Man. Kind of wish Dimitri could live for more than one route, but
This
maybe
land,
that's just
people
me.
are killing each other. If you do not act now,
That being
this
said, I don't know if
continent
Edelgard gets to live for more
will
than one
go on
route.
forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it.
And then Claude's just like, it's like, knock, knock, motherfucker, and just shoots her in the forehead. Just like, just by the game. Just like in the game.
I mean, she's got like 11 sword. What is that?
Yeah, it's like 11 sword, I think.
But why's it got Rey's thingy on it?
I wanted to walk with you.
Oh.
I like the editing on that is so brutal. Like literally she's
Stage complete!
like she doesn't even finish saying the word you and she's just chopping her skull in half. It's like Jesus.
Why is the throat so small?
Well, this is because we're not zoomed in. If we zoom in, it'll show you. Be like, also we're at the top of the stairs now. We were like below Raphael in the
No, maybe
cutscene.
it's those stairs.
It's definitely not. I looked at them. Hey, we did it. Did the
What's
thing.
that save file?
Overwrite that save file like it never happened.
What on F's? We still have more cutscenes. Never mind.
We killed her. We killed the main villain of the whole game, Andrea. Right?
And that's it. That finally concludes Better Together's first project after over a year.
Definitely no more maps after this.
Nope.
Here, boy. A letter.
I thought that was Hubert
The
first.
general asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it.
Here, boy.
Looks like it's from
And it's just like he just rips off his mask. It's Hubert underneath, and he casts like miasma on him. It's like ah.
Oh wait, Hubert!
It is Hubert.
As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass.
Whose letter is this?
This is Hubert. He wrote this.
Oh, he wrote? I thought it was to him.
No.
Okay.
Secret love letter from Edelgard to Hubert. No, it's Hubert. This
This
is basically telling us, hey, by the way, this isn't the end of the game. There's other bad guys you gotta kill.
Peace.
They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the
Did
world.
we kill Hubert? Where did we find this?
Yeah, this was on the last map, remember?
Yeah.
Claude shot him in the face.
If left to their own
Did he? Oh, he did?
Oh, Claude killed both of them. God damn it.
eventually bring unimaginable calamity and
What a kill stealer.
I detected their
To be
source
fair,
and took Fort
The first time we specifically sent him to do it because we knew we could do it. This time he did in fact kill Steel.
Mm-hmm.
There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Foden.
I also feel like they had like this whole thing about Shambhala. First of all, that is the worst name in history.
Kapala.
But aside from Shambhala being the worst name for an enemy base of all time,
I don't hate it.
it's okay. You're allowed to have opinions. God, this is a long fucking letter, by the way.
He actually wrote a small essay.
I also feel like it's such a rush job of a villain thing. It's like there's like almost nothing about the Shambalans sort of before this
Never mind.
point.
It's stupid.
You know, it's like they got Monica, like Monica is all like, oh, I'm a quirky evil lady. I stabbed your daddy. You know, and then he's like, oh, that's bad. And then you know.
isn't over yet.
And then Solon is all like, meh, where are the real bad guys? And then we kill him in like 1 second. And it's like, and then they just disappear for most of the game. And they have this really good war story for like most of the game. And then it's like, oh, by the way, kill those guys. It's like 1 or 2 maps. It's like, these are the main villains.
If it makes you feel any better, they literally don't even show up in the Blue Lions route. they stop existing.
They also don't show up in the Crimson Flower route.
So, do they show up in the church route?
Yeah, they do. The main bad guys.
Wow, good one.
But again, it's like, they're just like,
Writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
it's just like you get 2 maps of them, and that's it. Let's ask Rhea.
Do we have to save Rhea?
We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth.
Hard
So
cut
it's like-
to earlier in this project when you were like, I think Rhea's evil, and I'm like, no, she's great, great, I love her.
It's like I feel like they had this like cool idea for like what you know.
Is this a dream?
Oh, we actually found her.
Yep, there she is.
All this
There's a really cool idea for this game. It's like, oh, it's a war story where you get to choose what side you're on, and it's like morally dubious, and you don't know who's right and who's wrong. It's layered and emotional. Oh shit! But we also have to have like magic bad guys that are the secret enemy of everything.
Fire
So let's
Emblem
just
rules.
let's just
Of the gods.
wedge that in there somewhere without really trying, and it'll probably be fine. Ship and sail.
Children of... What is this about?
But no, I just love how drastically my tune has changed on Raya since this project started.
Painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement, but we have no choice.
Like,
We
you
must
know what
defeat
Ray's
a
best
secret
fate
enemy.
is?
Those
In
who
Blue
slither
Lines,
in
where
the
you
dark.
literally don't even
You
see
know
her
that.
at all after the time skip. I don't even know if she's mentioned. I mean, she's mentioned, but, like, I don't know if they mention if you actually ever found her or not.
I also feel like those who slither in the dark is one of those things where they have like they probably have like a really cool sounding title in Japanese that just doesn't translate at all. So the best they could do was just make it literal.
In Japanese, it's just snakes.
Please tell us now.
Orochimaru no Nara or some shit like that.
Slytherin house. It's the fourth house.
Suredurin house. That's what.
No,
Oh,
look.
Claude's angry. He's grumpy with Rhea because Rhea's not telling all the
It is
truths.
true that there is a group of people who
No,
slithered
look, see,
in the dark
we had the blue
and
Hufflepuffs,
threatened
the
a piece of Folios
the golden
with their
Gryffindors,
arms.
we had
I am sure you
the
have
black
heard the stories
Ravenclaws,
of
and then we
man
had
named Nemesis.
the not colored Slytherin.
Exactly. The King of Liberation, wielder of the sword. I'll go with that one. I don't think you would refer to this person as the real king, as the King of Liberation. He seemed like a bad guy.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the holy tomb
I'm glad you're
and stole the
expositioning at
remains
us,
of the
Rhea.
progenitor god.
Well, what is there
When
left for her to
Nemesis
do?
appeared
Look
in
at her.
Xanadu sometime
Be
later,
creepy at us?
He already wielded the sword of
Wanna
the creator.
wanna
Oh,
have...
she's been creepy from the beginning. Do I need to remind you of the grandma
I was
complex?
gonna say, I am my own grandpa.
Exactly. Zanado.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
Really, I think Rhea's desire this entire time was to become
How
her own
Nemesis
mother.
obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu.
It's a narcissism
But
thing.
he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses, he gained even
Her hair is clipping
and
from
brought
her
more to
shoulder.
Fodlan.
Yeah.
That's completely
Yeah,
different
models
from what
are
the legends
hard.
tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit.
That's
like
another
Nemesis
reason I just don't
would
like
not
the way
have
this
been
is
capable
presented
of
in
anything so
comparison
monstrous
to
on his
Awakening.
own.
Aha.
I just really
So
don't
Nemesis
like
had
the
accomplices.
models.
And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They
Because
used
all of them
Nemesis.
just feel really
And this time,
stiff.
They used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan.
Which ones?
They
The
finally get it.
cutscenes or?
And I even
Just
understand
the
why
models.
Edelgard was associating with them. Just
Yeah.
as they were trying to use the Empire.
Like, if the
Empire
cutscenes were
was
just,
trying to use them.
like,
Rhea,
2D
there's still a
sprites
mountain
talking
of
to each
things I
other
need
with,
to
like,
ask you.
the models
And I
as, like, a
will.
background thing, like
But I'll
Awakening,
leave
I
all of
wouldn't
that for
care
later.
nearly as much.
You must be weak after
Awakening
This game,
doesn't-
oh yeah, honestly, I think if they spent like a year, like another year making this game, it would have been really, it would have been like awesome.
Yeah.
Because like they have like the framework of some
You
really
must
good
not
like
allow Fodlan's
3D
bloody
stuff.
history. The Red Canyon tragedy.
Like, if they gave it, like, a similar
But
visual...
like it's like speaking as a guy who knows and plays Fire Emblem, I happen to know from experience that you can get a lot more than 2 years mileage out of a Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So like you don't have to make a new Fire Emblem game every 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
Like I played Awakening and it was great. I loved it. And then I played Fates and I was like, I never finished Fates.
I like Three Houses more than Fates.
Then there was another one on the 3DS.
That was, what was that, Echoes?
Echoes, yeah.
I don't know if Echoes
I already
counts.
played that game
I played it.
because everyone was still busy playing Fates.
I don't know if Echoes counts, though, because Echoes was just a remake of another game, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was a remake, but I mean, it was still a Fire Emblem game.
I played Echoes. I didn't finish it, but I played it.
Say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor.
But to be
god.
fair, I don't know
I
if
suppose so.
I didn't beat Echoes
But
because
those
I
evil
didn't
guys
like Echoes
continued
or
to
because
plot
I
their
have the
revenge
attention
even after
span
the
of a
Red Canyon
fish.
tragedy. Does that mean
Yeah, it was
some
like
of the
between
children of
Awakening and
goddess
Fates, I
or
could easily
descendants
have,
still
kept
alive?
myself Fire Emblemed out. Some of the children of the goddess.
Fine.
Rhea.
Oh.
Could be. She was talking about what happened in Sandstorm.
I could keep myself tied over till, 2020.
What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought
The bottomless swamp that is my mind. I want to use that expression sometime.
I still do think once this is done, like maybe not right away, but maybe at some point, either later this year or maybe early next year, we should try to see if we can get like an awakening. Because I feel like we've just talked a lot about awakening and how much we like it.
We have definitely spent almost half of this playthrough talking about Awakening and comparing it to Awakening. Apparently, liking Awakening is not like necessarily a popular opinion amongst veteran players of the game. Apparently, I don't know. I guess they say it's like too easy, like too like simple.
It's my favorite of the Fire Emblem games I've played.
That's what I said, but maybe that's just because I'm a noob. Maybe I'll like it less if I go back to it.
I'm noobier than you.
That's probably why you like it.
It's so simple.
But no, like I really like its cast mostly. Just like dramatic zoom on Tharja and Varian.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still stand by the, story gameplay integration between the kids and the power-up mechanic and the support and the time travel stuff. I think that all works out really nicely.
I have a question. If we were to play Awakening, do you want to have a challenge run where we have to at least recruit all of the children?
Would it be more of a challenge run to recruit all the children or recruit none of the children? What would be more challenge? I mean, other than obviously they're seen as necessary, but like aside from her, no children.
I assume no children in theory would be easier because you can get by with the parents just fine. I would imagine. Although what do I know? I just play on normal all the time like a fucking noob.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood.
I don't understand why people like get bullied for playing on the easier difficulty.
I could never be friends with
Sorry, what?
I don't understand why people get like shit on for playing Fire Emblem on easier difficulties.
Hold up, boy.
Well, people get elitist about like, it's like, hey, it's like it's super easy. It's like it's not really about challenge. It's like, that's fine.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to hate myself.
I mean, it really, what difficulty you play your own game on it shouldn't really make that much of a difference. I'm enjoying playing it on higher difficulties because even though they're frustrating, it's like, hey, I actually have to think about it and put some challenge into it. But some people they don't find that, they don't get enjoyment out of that. They just find that they find that more frustrating than anything.
It just makes me feel really dumb. Because look, let's not cross hairs here. I'm bad at Fire Emblem. Just get a very sad black and white flashback to killing Ignatz in episode 2.
Ryan, get on it.
But no, like that's my thing. I'm not good at Fire Emblem, so it's like, sure, I'll play on like classic.
That was 12
now.
minutes of cutscenes, by the way.
Like, oh god, it's not over. But like, I'll play on classic mode now because you basically bullied me into it. But it's like,
I mean, come on, you gotta. There's a certain point. It's like you get the casual mode to learn how to play Fire Emblem. Once you know how to play Fire Emblem, the correct way to play Fire Emblem is classic mode. It's like that's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, but I just don't like resetting a billion times.
You don't have to. Sometimes it's okay for people to die. That's why it's a mechanic.
But maybe sometimes I don't want them to because I get emotionally attached to these bundles of pixels.
If you could beat the game on classic mode, lowest difficulty, I mean, come on. Fire Emblem is not hard. It really isn't. When you play on the lowest difficulty, you play the most defensive, turtling strats, grinding out like insanely high. You should not have any problems. That's my only. That's as elitist as I get with Fire Emblem. I don't care if you play on normal difficulty. I really don't.
Yeah. Well, you've literally been like making fun of me for it pretty much ever since you started your high difficulty run.
Because
you're just like
I'm not really making fun of you specifically. I'm just making fun of the fact that it's like when I first started this game, this was probably fine. Like I probably would have been remotely challenged by this. But it's literally been 2 years since I started. I've learned so much about this game, and I've gotten so much better at it in that time. I've played like 3 playthroughs of it.
Right, it changed back into a regular
to the point where it's like normal difficulty is just kind of like like hilariously easy for me. Like I just, you know,
Yeah, but it's like every time we sit down, you're like, oh god, the file's so easy now, and it's like, meanwhile, I'm just like, am I doing it right?
A massive ball of light fell upon this monastery.
that's a ball of light.
It was a big old disco ball.
Its name was Sothis.
And landed in Aelel instead.
ALL, the valley
But no,
of
if we
Torment.
were playing
So that's what the
Awakening,
wreckage of
I'd
those
be fine
javelins
with
of light
going
looks
for
like.
Classic at
The
least.
Holy Tomb is not only the location.
Although I'm also a
of the
lot more
Progenitor God's
emotionally
eternal
attached to
secret,
the characters in Awakening, so who knows how that would go.
Vessel for a
Oh,
power
ew,
that
Classic and
held
recruiting all the
Supposedly,
kids.
The progenitor god
Ew.
built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
Cause like,
So
can I
the
just
children
like,
of the
cause
goddess
we're
gathered in
just
Xanadu
talking over
because
these
of its
cutscenes, cause
proximity to the
I don't
monastery,
care. We've been here for a
but we've
while.
fought at distant locations
But, like,
many
my
times.
main problem with the
Despite
kids is
that,
that
the
like
javelins of
a
light
lot
really
of them
fell
are
Fort
major
Mercius.
pain in the
In
asses
his
to
will,
actually
Hubert said
recruit.
that he detected their
I
magic
am
in the
looking
fort.
directly at
In
Inigo.
other words, because they used a
No,
javelin
there's
of
no
light,
pushover.
Hubert was able
No,
to
but
pinpoint the
Inigo's where
location
my
of
beef
their
is.
So they didn't use it
'Cause
before
here's
then
the
because they
problem.
didn't want us to know where their base is?
So the thing about Na,
In any case,
she's a
those
dragon.
javelins of light
She
must
can
be somehow
defend
capable of
herself?
use whenever they want. And they finally decided
Do
to
you
use
know
one at
who
Mercius,
Inigo's mom
where
is?
they were sure they'd be able to finish us off.
Alright.
It's only thanks to the whims
Tarsha.
of the death
No.
Knight that we escaped with
No,
our
Inigo's
lives.
mom is Olivia.
No javelins of light have fallen since then.
Oh, right. I'm
And
thinking, I'm thinking about the archer girl. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, my B.
Yeah, Inigo's little sword boy.
If so, the
So,
guard may
I
be
feel
dead,
like the
which makes
problem
this
is
the perfect
already
time for a
there.
surprise attack.
But,
I will accompany you.
Olivia probably isn't very buff on most people's saves because she's a dancer who can't defend herself.
Those people have opposed us
So,
since ancient times.
unless you got, like, the beefiest man alive to be Indigo's dad, good fucking luck.
I understand.
Indeed.
I mean, apparently Prom Indigo's like the best unit ever, but... Dude, I also...
We don't
That's
know
like the one
exactly
thing I
what
don't
we're
like
up
about
against here,
Awakening.
but having you around
I
is
hate how
very
the child
reassuring.
mechanic has people like
prepare to
looking at
strike
spreadsheets.
Shambhala
It's like,
before they make
what
their
is
next move.
the
Oh.
optimal child?
Oh, you don't even. Like, people have been making Fire Emblem spreadsheets since the very first day that there was such thing as a ROM hack that translated
Yeah.
the Japanese only games into English. From that day forward, there have been people with spreadsheets.
No, I
And
get
that,
that. It's-
and I'm okay with you having hobbies. I'm not okay with you telling people that your hobby is the correct way to play the game. That's all I care
Yeah,
about.
my thing, it's just the kid spreadsheets that I don't like.
Good. Just
'Cause it-
cutscenes,
What?
more supports, all the supports.
Yeah, no, I just like, because people are like, oh, well, you can get objectively the best of this kid if you pair them with this unit or this unit. And it's like, but maybe I don't care about having objectively the best kid.
You know, it's like I don't mind that having that information available if you like want to get into like high performance competitive gameplay where you're like being like, okay, I'm gonna play. I want to beat this game. I want to beat this map in 6 turns.
Yeah.
I want to only use these units, or I want to put on these restrictions, highest difficulty. All right, I need to optimize the shit out of this. But if you're just playing casually, just like, these two people make a cute couple. Just shove them together.
Yeah. Well, that's basically my ride or die in Awakening. I just like, what looks cute? This? Okay. This is what we're doing. But then I'll be like, oh, this kid's like a pretty good layout. I wonder what the internet thinks. And it's just like, you are objectively wrong. It's like, oh, okay. I was just having fun.
So anyway, we've had a lot of ramblings about this, about a totally different game.
Fire Emblem Three Houses, except we never talk about Fire Emblem Three Houses.
We've entirely replaced the dialogue of the end game cutscenes for this game with talking about Fire Emblem Awakening. And after 20 minutes of cutscenes, we've arrived at the menu once again. And it is now time for us to sign off.
Hooray.
So I think we're down to 2 maps. I think we have 2 maps to go, and that's it.
Should we have like maybe make it so it's just a super long finale next time?
We could double up.
And not
I mean, it
mute
could
the
be-
microphone halfway through.
I mean, it could be. Get in here. I mean, it could be a long one because there might be a bunch of cutscenes and stuff. There might be long maps.
There was a long one when we did the time skip.
So we'll see. But for now, that's gonna be it. If you like what you saw, just you know.
You know what to do. You've been on YouTube before.
Unless you haven't, in which case, why did you pick this as your first video? The odd choice. Odd choice. All right. Bye bye.